It's your boy, Mr. Chocolate. Pick up the mix, man.
It's your boy, Mr. Chocolate.
And it's your girl, Kendall.
And we the Chocolate Talk, you know what I'm saying? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. This week 3, episode 3. We almost to episode 5.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Very thankful for y'all tuning in to not only 1, not only 2, but 3. I'm super thankful. We're thankful.
3 is my favorite number.
Yep, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But today's topic is going to be very interesting because we're going to be talking about different aspects of relationships and all the stuff that goes into it,
dating.
all the different dynamics and dating as well. So I'm very excited about this particular episode. So let's get it!
Yes. So today I'm going to be the leader, kind of, sort of today. So today we're going to be talking about dating in your 20s, dating in the summer. Is it really a hot girl summer? Is it really a city girl summer? And what defines dating for us? So, to kick it off, what is your definition of dating?
Bruh. Not gonna lie, my definition of dating is, of course, like really just being committed to one person. But evidently, even though that's my definition of dating, I don't think that's like the general definition of dating. Because apparently...
I mean, I think everybody's definition. I think even mine is probably a little different from yours.
Yeah, I mean, of course, there's a certain level of commitment, but at the same time, I guess in other people's opinions, or I guess in the generalized definition, you can be dating more than one person.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, like I said, I'm not really used to that. I get it that it is a thing, but then at the same time, it's just like, if I'm serious about somebody, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna mess with nobody else. I'm just keeping it real. Get you, man. But for real, like, I mean, I just feel like it's. I wouldn't say it's not right, but
is it too much work? Is that what you mean? To like
kind of, sort of, because really just dating one person is expensive, bro. Like, even if you committed to somebody and you doing all this, relationships are expensive. Period. In my opinion. So, yeah, it's just that, and it's just like if I'm vibing with you, if the vibes are right, the energy's right, I can bond with you, we kicking it, we good. Why do I need to find interest in somebody else? I mean, that's how I feel. What about you? Yeah, let's get to that. Cause
for me, dating and relationship are 2 very different things.
What's that?
For me, dating means that you're meeting different people. You're kind of testing out the waters. You're seeing, oh, I like this about this person. I don't like this. I like them the most. I like him better than him or her better than her kind of thing. But it's not really a level of serious commitment. Now, being in a relationship, on the other hand, is all about commitment. It's about, I'm going to say you're mine and I'm yours, but relationship is not about ownership, though. So, by no means, don't mistake that's what I'm saying. But it's about being together. It's about, you're with me, I'm with you. You're there with me on the bad days and the good days, and you're my person to go to when
not gonna
it is
lie.
what it is.
That's
my different relationship.
Point, though. That's an excellent point. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
the relationship is like
when
the
you
buffet.
When you put it into that perspective, it makes a lot of sense because, dang, like there is a difference between dating and being in a relationship. So pretty much, dating is kind of like your messing around phase. I was gonna say homo phase, but then at the same time, I don't want to use that term because you know how our generation get with that.
I'm finna say that's a whole nother definition.
But essentially, that's kind of what it is, though, right? I mean, if we're being real.
In my opinion, hoeing around means that you're like sleeping with a bunch of different people.
True.
To be dating does not mean that you have to have sex with a bunch of different people.
Right.
You can easily just be texting, going to the Sizzler, doing whatever, chilling, walking in the park, whatever your definition of going on a date is, then that's what dating is.
First of all, before we even move, what is the
Sizzler? It's like, you know, them real basic restaurants that like nobody really like, but they fake like them, like Applebee's. Like nobody genuinely really like Applebee's. So Applebee's is like the Sizzler.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, I call it the Sizzler because it's like
barely
warm. Like yeah.
Okay. Wow, but
yeah, that's why it's called the Sizzler.
But that's definitely yeah, like people. I feel like a lot of people do confuse the term of like dating and being in a relationship. I'm not gonna lie, like I thought, you know, dating was just okay, like we're dating, we're together, we're official, but apparently.
Oh yeah, there's like, of course, you know, there's like steps into it. So yeah, like we'll be dating and then we gotta have a conversation of, oh, where is this going? Is it working? Is it not working? And if it's not working, then I'm gonna go try a different flavor. But that's why I say dating is like going to the buffet.
So pretty much dating is the pre-stages of a relationship. Is essentially
yes, because you have to. Old people call it courting. So they have to court you. They have to get to know you. They have to ask you questions, kind of thing. So that's what dating means.
Interesting. Okay, like that. I'm not gonna lie, that taught me a lot because apparently I had this mixed up. But
so with that, what are your relationship requirements? Like, what do you look for in a mate? What's your deal breakers?
Oh man, really, I just want a woman that's, of course, interesting. I want a woman that really brings out different aspects in me, out of me, if that makes sense. Yeah, listen. Fuck! I hate when that happens. Let's. Should we keep going or what? Anyway, yeah, really. As long as she's an interesting individual that kind of will bring out other sides of me that I haven't discovered yet, I'm cool with that. As long as the energy's right, as long as we're vibing, as long as we're finding each other like genuine, like if we're genuinely attracted to each other, so it's a definite turn on. Deal breakers, not being able to vibe.
That's a deal breaker.
If we don't really have anything in common, then it's kind of like, what is
like
that?
Something like, so you don't have any like,
well, okay, let's say
like physical deal breakers, like if they had like bad table manners or if they were a smoker or something like that, like is that a deal breaker for you?
Yeah, honestly it is, because personally, just due to the fact that I don't partake in those activities, so it's like if I don't really do a typical thing or a certain thing and you are heavy on that, then it's kind of like, that's kind of where we would fall out, because if that's a habit for you and that's not a habit for me, it's eventually going to take a toll on me. Right. I mean, of course, I can put up with it for so long, but then it's eventually going to be like, okay, bro, like, you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to do this, and I'm not really with that. And then you trying to do it with, like, other people, and you know what I'm saying? Because especially when it comes to smoking or whatever, like, that's often done in groups. I mean, if we're being realistic. So really just things that are done, things that are a habit for you that I don't really partake in, like that's kind of a deal breaker.
So habits you don't approve of are your deal breakers?
To an extent. It depends.
Okay.
Like I would say, the reason I'm saying to an extent is just due to the fact that, like I said, you can partake in it, but if it's like excessive and it becomes irritable to me, then it's just like, okay, bro.
It's too much.
Because I can, like I said, I'm a very considerate person. I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, don't do that. I'm not a control freak. I'm not, no, it's not what I am. But like I said, to an extent, if you're going overboard with it and it becomes an issue between the both of us, then deuces.
Okay, for me, my deal breakers are bad teeth. Oh my God. I'm going to talk about my physical deal breakers. Yeah. My parents paid a lot of money for my teeth. I had braces for a whole 2 years. Y'all, fix them. They got mouth guards. They got Invisaligns. They got the braces you can get behind your teeth. Fix it. That's my physical deal breaker. Another thing I hate is people with bad table manners. If he's sitting here eating with his hands or just like eating food like it's his last meal.
That's unacceptable.
Don't do that. Don't be out in public embarrassing me. Because I can't even eat no more. I'm going to just sit here and look at you like,
what is you doing, bro?
Like, you in here acting like a wild banshee, like my grandmama would say. Don't make a fool of me.
Just be
that's probably my two biggest
deal breakers. Just be a good human being.
Act like you got some
just have decency. I feel like that's what our generation really lacks,
and don't be excessively rude. Like, people who are rude to food service workers, that's a super turn off. Yeah. Don't be one of those, I want to talk to the manager people because they forgot your cup and wrench. It's cool. Like, Sarah is going to come back with the wrench. Like, calm down. Like,
right.
Don't be rude to don't go out here being rude to people everywhere we go. Facts. Because what are you talking to the manager for? You're going to get some free chips and salsa and
the thing is, he's going to tell you the same thing that your waiter done told you. So
don't you, like, they didn't already have this conversation in the kitchen, and that's just really extra.
It's not that deep, guys.
It's not that serious.
At the end of the day, all I look for is really just decency in my partner. I mean, I don't ask for
I look for
much.
people who are authentic. Being authentic and being genuine.
Authentic, genuine, be the decent person. Like I said, I'm not
know
asking
how to
for
conduct
too much.
yourself.
Yeah, period. Like I said,
not necessarily changing who you are, but if we're in this group of people, if we're in a group of CEOs, know how to carry yourself in that group of people. But if we're in a group of our peers, if we're in a group of our peers, then you can talk and you can use street slang. But if I'm sitting here talking to like Oprah or President Obama or something, I'm not gonna be like, yo, bro, like that's tight. He's not my bro at all.
Right.
But my peer, someone who's of my age, they're not necessarily my bro either. But if I talk to them, that it has to be on a level like they understand it. Yeah. So know how to conduct yourself everywhere you go because being in a relationship, you're an extension of me. And if this extension is not working, I can find a new
you
course.
was hitting it. I thought you were gonna leave me hanging. I'm like, I got you. But you hitting key points. Like I said, when it comes to relationships, we're not sitting here. Well, I'm not gonna speak for. I'm gonna speak for myself because, like, I'm not sitting here asking for you to be this perfect princess.
Oh yeah, by no means, perfection.
Like, nah, bro, I'm not asking for all that. Just be a decent human being. Like, you don't even have to be perfect. Like, we're not perfect. Like, just be decent, have manners, be respectful, carry yourself well, carry yourself nicely, elegantly. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's not that hard.
So, do gender roles matter to you? Like, the traditional gender roles? Like, are you one of those dudes that, you know, when you get to know a girl, they be like, can you cook? And that's one question I probably hate.
I feel like I said, that one I would also say to an extent. Because I'm willing to cook. I'm willing to do everything that she does. Of course, there's particular things that a woman does that I'm not really going I'm not doing it, buddy. Like, I'm not.
Like what?
Okay, so what are some things as a wife that you're gonna do for your husband?
Okay. Disclaimer: I'm willing to do whatever I'm gonna do for him, whatever he's willing to do for me.
Facts. That's honestly how I feel.
And you know, like in your vows, I think traditionally when you get married in your vows, it says the woman is supposed to say you gotta obey your husband right now. I'm gonna omit that part.
So you're not gonna. Okay.
Oh, you want me to?
No. Okay.
You?
No, the thing is, that's the thing. When
if we can change it and be like respect, sometimes agree with, not talk crazy to, then we can rock with that. But obey, we're gonna have to find a synonym because obey is not the one. I'm not a pet. I'm not a pet or a child. I don't obey.
Hey, bro, you making me laugh. I'm not even trying to like really be goofy right now. It's just that.
I'm just saying.
That's facts, though. I mean, like I said, I'm not a control freak. I'm not finna sit here and be like, look, bow down to my knees. Like, I'm not doing all that. At the end of the day, like being submissive, yeah, it is pretty cool because, like I said, I'm gonna treat my wife like my queen because she is my queen. She will be my queen. I just feel like it all comes down to respect. I wouldn't necessarily say submit and like obey me. I just feel like as long as we have, you know, respect to a high level for each other, that's all that matters. Yeah. Because at that point,
being a man will make a woman want to be submissive. Now, she's not going to obviously like be his slave and do what he said, but she will feel comfortable enough in herself to kind of feel like she can let her guard down and submit
whenever
to him.
In relationships in general, whether y'all are married or not, I mean, I just feel like even in a regular relationship, the higher the standards that y'all hold each other to, the better off. Because like I said, y'all know what not to do, you know, to make your partner mad or upset or anything like that. So, I mean, really, I just feel like when it comes to that particular subject, respect. I mean, it's not necessarily about me submitting to you or you obeying me or what not. Just have genuine respect and just know what upsets or what makes your partner uncomfortable or mad or anything, and I feel like I feel like once
don't ask for the fire in the room when you see smoke.
Well, I mean, once that's done, I mean, I feel like y'all should be good in general. I mean, that's my take on that.
In certain aspects, I feel like I'm a traditionalist. Seeing my parents, they've been married for 23 years. I think 20. It'll be 22. It'll be 23 in July.
Okay. It's a long time.
Very long time. So they've been married literally my whole life, and they're the first example of real love and friendship and what a healthy relationship is supposed to look like that I ever saw in my life. So of course, being a young adult who will get married, you know, in 2035, whenever it happens.
Oh, I thought you.
No,
I thought you said 20 years. I was like,
no. I
was like, sweetie.
Yeah, I got a while before that happens. I gotta find me a mate before I can.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, they're the first example of real love and real friendship that I saw. So Of course, I aspire to have those things in my relationship as I'm dating. If I feel like a dude doesn't do that, then I'm like, ooh, flag. Like, I'm good. I don't even, my past relationships have taught me not to ignore red flags. So they taught me, you know, what I'm willing to deal with, what I'm not willing to deal with, kind of thing. So that's pretty much what I've learned from my past relationships, a lot, basically.
Yeah, I mean, that's honestly experience. I mean,
time and experience is a big teacher.
It is.
Especially in your young adult life. It is the biggest
I mean,
teacher.
really, whenever it comes to, like, dating, especially at a young age, I mean, some people are lucky enough to, like, find their soulmate in, like, high school to where, like, it's all handy-dandy. That's very cute. Like, that cute. must be nice. You know what I'm saying? Must be nice.
Where did y'all find that? Because
right. Yeah.
Sheesh. It is tough out here,
It's very tough. Honestly, I mean, I get discouraged. I get discouraged at times because I see a lot of you know, women out here.
The me and somebody's son, me and somebody's daughter, and
I
like,
just
bro,
be like, yo,
it's gonna be me and my.
am I gonna get married? Like, yeah, am I gonna find love? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Be me and my
I definitely feel like real love exists. I definitely feel. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely. It's definitely real love. It's just a matter of finding the right person. Like, everybody nowadays always talks about, oh, nah, like, love doesn't exist anymore. False. You're just looking in the wrong places, ma'am, sir.
That part.
Facts. I mean, like I said, this generation, there's a lot that's wrong with us, but then at the same time, if we really just have morals, if we have respect, I'm so serious. Like, literally, our morale are
is
like
kind of
non-existent.
Yeah, morale is kind of low. Everybody just feel like, oh, well, you nice to me and you didn't let me go hungry, I'm gonna marry you. Like,
basically.
No, he gotta do more than just that's, like you said, that's decency. Like, it's be appreciative, but make him do more than the bare minimum.
The unfortunate part, I feel like a lot of tragedies in relationships also does come to, like, the way you're raised, though, which is, like, a whole nother subject. That's really the tea right there.
Family relationships are so important when it comes to picking a man.
Half the times it's not even the individual's fault, though.
If they're raised around certain things,
if you've witnessed your dad mess around with women all his life, more than likely you're gonna end up doing that. Which unfortunately causes every female that you've screwed over to now repeat that cycle of being hurt, and now she's not even giving good wholesome guys like myself a chance, and now the wholesome guys like me out here thinking about converting into converting. I don't have to continue that because I already know where I'm going with this, but.
It's a chance.
Look, I'm good right now. Look, I'm trying to get to the bad guys. Look, I'm not worried about
the president of the Faithful Black Men Association.
But y'all get what I'm saying. Honestly, it's a cycle that needs to be broken. Truthfully, like, a lot of people, I feel like our generation is scared of commitment just due to the fact that they don't look stupid, which I don't blame any of y'all, because hell, who want to look stupid out here? But you really just got. I feel like once we reach a level of seriousness, once we reach a level of respect for not only ourselves, but other people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Like, you know, some people be looking good out here and you have other intentions. I get that. Cool. You know what I'm saying? We've all had, we all be thinking that way. Like, let's keep it honest and real with ourselves. But at the same time, if we all held each other to a very high standard, I feel like a lot would be accomplished, and really there would be a lot of successful relationships, and there would be a lot less people getting screwed over. But hey, who am I? You know what I'm saying? Just a guy just saying my mind, but I just feel like that's ideal. I mean, it's not. I want to say it's not hard, but evidently it is. Obviously, but
it's rocket science. Clearly, it is.
It's clearly hard as hell, and it's geometry and has some
geometry,
bro. Like, it's that simple. And in my opinion, I also feel like it starts with the women. Why do I say it starts with the women? Because if y'all hold not only yourselves to a higher standard, I feel like men would level up and match y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, point blank. Period. Coming from, like I said, I mean, the only reason why I can talk like this is just due to the fact that I know, for instance, if I see a woman that, you know, I find attractive, if she's telling me straight up that, look, in order to be with me, you gotta do this, you gotta have respect, of course, off top, I'm gonna be like, yeah, like, let me match her energy. And, like, if a lot of people did that, I feel like in general, like I said, a lot of the society would be different. So,
yeah.
that's pretty much it. That really sums up.
But it's still a
this
hot
topic.
girl summer.
It's
still
I don't know what that
summer.
means.
This year we gonna flip the script, lady. So
Facts,
don't let them trick y'all.
Yeah,
We're
that's
not
all.
taking it no more, and that's that. What they say, and that's that on period.